Tiffany Stratton ambushing Charlotte Flair backstage in a savage, unseen attack. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we've got some truly surprising and heartwarming news from the WWE Universe. Tiffany Stratton ambushes Charlotte Flair backstage in a savage, unseen attack. Welcome back to the channel, wrestling fans. Tonight, we bring you one of the most jaw-dropping backstage incidents in recent WWE history. The young and ambitious Tiffany Stratton launched a savage, unseen attack on none other than the legendary Charlotte Flair, backstage, away from any cameras. This brutal ambush has left the WWE Universe stunned and questioning what could have driven Tiffany to such extreme lengths. How did this shocking confrontation unfold? What are the consequences for both superstars? And how will this change the dynamics of the women's division moving forward? Stay with us as we break down every detail of this explosive backstage ambush. The brewing rivalry. The seeds of this confrontation had been planted weeks before the incident. Tiffany Stratton, the young star with a rising profile, had been pushing boundaries both inside and outside the ring. Known for her athleticism and fierce determination, Tiffany had openly voiced her desire to dethrone Charlotte Flair, the undisputed queen of WWE's women's division. Charlotte, a multiple-time women's champion and a cornerstone of WWE's legacy, had dismissed Tiffany as a promising rookie but not yet a real threat. However, backstage sources suggest that Charlotte's subtle dismissals and condescending attitude toward Tiffany gradually built tension between the two. It wasn't just professional rivalry. Backstage whispers spoke of personal digs, subtle insults, and a growing animosity between the two that went unnoticed by fans. The incident night. It was a routine night at WWE Raw, but backstage, the atmosphere was anything but normal. Charlotte had just wrapped up a press conference where she addressed her recent victories and upcoming title defenses. Tiffany was seen pacing nearby, visibly agitated and focused. According to eyewitnesses, Tiffany had been waiting for the perfect moment to confront Charlotte. The tension was palpable. When Charlotte headed down a quieter corridor, Tiffany struck, launching a surprise attack that no one saw coming. The savage ambush. What happened next shocked everyone who heard about it. Tiffany attacked Charlotte with a ferocity that stunned even the most hardened WWE veterans. She grabbed Charlotte from behind, slamming her into the lockers with brute force. Witnesses backstage described Tiffany's assault as relentless, a series of vicious punches, kicks, and body slams that left Charlotte reeling. The usually composed queen of WWE was caught completely off guard and struggled to defend herself. Despite Charlotte's attempts to fight back, Tiffany's youth and aggression overwhelmed her. The assault continued until security personnel finally intervened and pulled Tiffany off. The aftermath and medical attention. Charlotte Flair was immediately taken to WWE's medical team. She was found to be bruised and battered, suffering from a concussion and multiple contusions. The medical staff placed her under observation for further evaluation. This incident marked one of the first times a superstar of Charlotte's caliber was attacked so viciously backstage. It sent shockwaves through the locker room and left the WWE community questioning the safety and professionalism behind the scenes. Part 5. The fallout and WWE's reaction. WWE responded swiftly, releasing an official statement condemning the attack and announcing an investigation into the incident. Tiffany Stratton was suspended indefinitely pending the outcome. WWE officials emphasized that violence backstage is unacceptable and pledged to take strict action to maintain a safe environment for all talent. The motivations behind the attack. So, what drove Tiffany to such a savage act? Industry insiders speculate that Tiffany's frustration at being overlooked and underestimated by Charlotte and others played a major role. It was a calculated move to send a message that Tiffany was not to be taken lightly. Some speculate that Tiffany saw this as an opportunity to shake up the status quo and fast-track her climb to the top of the women's division, no matter the cost. Reactions from fellow superstars and fans. The WWE locker room was divided. Some veterans expressed shock and disappointment in Tiffany's behavior, while younger wrestlers sympathized with her struggle to break through the ranks. Fans reacted strongly on social media, many condemning the attack and others praising Tiffany's boldness and courage. What's next for Charlotte Flair? Charlotte's road to recovery will be closely watched. Medical experts warn concussions require caution and rest, meaning Charlotte could be sidelined for weeks or even months. Her absence will leave a huge void in the women's division, but it could also open the door for new rivalries and unexpected champions. Tiffany Stratton's future. For Tiffany, the consequences are serious. WWE's investigation will determine her fate within the company. While some believe this could be the defining moment that catapults her career, others fear it might lead to her downfall. WWE insiders suggest that if Tiffany can control her aggression and channel it professionally, there may be a path back, but this incident will forever be part of her legacy. Final thoughts and what this means for WWE. This backstage ambush serves as a stark reminder of the intense pressures and personal conflicts that simmer beneath WWE's polished surface. It raises questions about backstage culture, superstar safety, and how WWE manages talent relationships. As the investigation continues, one thing is clear: the WWE Universe will never look at Tiffany Stratton or Charlotte Flair the same way again. Closing. Thank you for watching this in-depth breakdown of Tiffany Stratton's savage backstage ambush on Charlotte Flair. If you want to stay up to date with all WWE news and exclusive backstage stories, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for notifications. Until next time, stay safe, and keep loving wrestling. Remarks about Stratton's personal life and Stratton's retorts about Flair's family legacy and personal relationships added fuel to the fire. The parking lot confrontation. The tension reached its boiling point on the April 11th episode of SmackDown. Before the show went live, Charlotte Flair confronted Tiffany Stratton in the parking lot. What started as a verbal altercation quickly escalated into a physical brawl, with Flair attacking Stratton. The confrontation was intense, with security struggling to separate the two. The backstage assault. Later that evening, tensions erupted again backstage. In a shocking and unprovoked attack, Tiffany Stratton ambushed Charlotte Flair, delivering a vicious assault that left Flair injured. Witnesses reported that Stratton used various objects to inflict damage, showcasing a level of aggression previously unseen from the women's champion. Medical update on Charlotte Flair. Following the backstage attack, Charlotte Flair was taken to a local medical facility for evaluation. Initial reports indicate that she sustained multiple injuries, including contusions and possible fractures. While the full extent of her injuries is still being assessed, Flair is expected to be sidelined for an undetermined period. WWE's response. WWE officials have expressed concern over the incident. In a statement released shortly after the attack, WWE condemned the actions of Tiffany Stratton and announced an internal investigation into the matter. Disciplinary actions are being considered, and further updates are expected in the coming days. Locker room reactions. The WWE locker room has been abuzz with reactions to the incident.